um, episode 1 of our Cheltenham Town career mode. Go back and watch that. Yeah, in a moment I'll be talking through the League 1 and League 2 predictions, and also going through some other stuff as well. But as you can see, we're playing career mode. As you can see, playing in the Leagues.com Cup, winning 1-0 against Coventry. I scored the goal. Yeah, we'll get to that in a minute. Coventry have scored. It's 1-1 in the Leagues.com Cup. We had the lead at half time, and Coventry have League 1. They have equalised. It's 1-1 here in the Leagues.com Cup. Yeah, as I say, let's go through the predictions now. So first of all, we will start in League 1. Some very, very good teams. Before we get to the table and all that, and same way everything, who's going to get promotion, all that. Yeah, so this season, obviously, the League 1 has been a bit more different in this season. Obviously, we welcomed obviously the likes of Wigan and Hull. They've come down, and obviously some teams have come down from the Championship as well. Yeah, likes of Hull and Wigan, they've all gone down. So yeah, it's some very, very interesting. Oh, and Charlton as well. Charlton were the other one. Charlton, Hull and Wigan have all gone down now. Obviously, like I said earlier on, Bolton gone down from League 1 with a point deduction. So them and Tranmere are now in League 2. We'll be discussing that situation later on in this predictions. But as you can see here, it's Cheltenham 1, Coventry 1 in the Leagues.com Cup. Yeah, so all I say is, lads, if you want to see more of this content, please like and subscribe. Turn the notification bell on so you know when I'm uploading. Yeah, so let's hop right into it. Hang on a second. Nearly had a goal there. Yeah, so we'll go to our League 1 predictions in a minute. We'll just talk about the gameplay and how I'm finding this career mode so far. So before we do that, we'll just talk about the game. So we start very, very strongly against Coventry. Coventry City, a very good team. Got the early lead, and then obviously Coventry have equalised now, so it's 1-1. We'd love to get on the we'd love to get to the final of the Leagues.com Cup. We'd love to go on a good run in that. Obviously the Carabao Cup, we're in a good position in the Carabao Cup. We haven't played an FA Cup game yet, so hopefully in the FA Cup we can do well. And then obviously trying to get into the playoffs for League 2, get ourselves out of League 2, as I said earlier, to get to promotion to League 1. So a lot of stuff to play for. Yeah, a lot of trophies to play for. But this is a big cup though for us, Leagues.com Cup. Coventry are a very, very good team. It's going to be a tough game. Obviously you can see it's 1-1 at the minute. There's still 20 minutes to play yet. Yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting to see how this last 20 minutes goes. At the end of the game, I'll be getting my laptop up, getting the table up for League 1 and League 2, and then discussing with you who I think so do well. That'll be straight after the game is finished here against Coventry in the Leagues.com Cup. It's a throw in now. Coventry will make a change. And it's Bakioko's coming off. Coventry will make their first change of the night. Clough's come on now to replace Bakayoko. 16 minutes to go. Coventry will get a throw. Yeah, it's been very, very interesting, this Cheltenham Town career mode. Don't forget, lads, if you want to see more of these player career modes in FIFA 21, leave it down in the comments section. As I said, we'll be heading to the predictions very, very shortly. And now Coventry will make another change, and it's Mason who's now coming off for Coventry. And it'll be Brown who's come on to replace Mason. Coventry made 2 subs. Coventry got 1 sub available to them now. Cheltenham have got 3 subs available if they need to use them. 3 substitutions for the home team, 1 substitute left for the visitors Coventry. Cheltenham in their home red and white, Coventry in their road yellow. 10 minutes to go here in the Leagues.com Cup. Coventry look to take the lead here. It's Clough, and it's wide. And it'll be a goal kick for Cheltenham Town. And now I'm coming off the pitch. The first sub of the night for Cheltenham. It's going to be Campbell who's coming on to replace me here. So Campbell will now come on for the final 9 minutes. So watch the rest of this match and then we'll move on to our predictions. So 9 minutes to go here. It's Campbell now on for Cheltenham to replace me. 8 minutes to go. It's 1-1 here. As I said, lads, I will be doing this. I'll be getting up the table now while the game is just finishing. 7 minutes left of this game against Coventry. So we'll just get the thing up now. Let's see. And they couldn't keep it in play. So now Coventry will have a corner with 6 minutes to go. Let's watch this corner before we set it up. And the ball will head out. And the player knocks it over the netting. So that will be a goal kick now. Should be a goal kick. Yep, here's a goal kick. 5 minutes to go. Inside the final 5 minutes now. As we just set this up now while the game's finishing. We've got 4 minutes left, as you can see there. Obviously League One starting at the weekend like the Premier League. Salford versus Manchester. That's something tonight. We'll go to League One in a second. 1 minute left of the 90 minutes. I don't know what happens if it's a draw. I guess it goes to a replay, but I'm not too sure. 3 added minutes here. Coventry can win it! And it's gone wide of the net from Coventry. And in stoppages, they could have won the game. We'll just go to League One now. Oh, there we go, League One. Get the table up in just a second. 1 minute left of added time.
On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? Williams.
And that's it.
It always had the potential to go the distance, and it has. So a penalty shootout.
It's going to be penalties now. Penalty kicks here in the cup. Want to look at the standings, don't we, lads? So in a minute it'll be a penalty shootout.
Defenders need to cover.
But anyway, before we get on to that, let's have a look at the games coming up this weekend. We'll do the table in a moment. We've now got a penalty shootout, so we're going to watch the penalty shootout first. First one is saved. It's Brown now. And Brown hits the post. Campbell now. Scores. 1-0 to Cheltenham. 1-0 up. It's Clough now to go for Coventry. Saved. 1-0 Cheltenham. That penalty's wide. Our third penalty's wide. So we've got 1 for 5 in the penalties. Coventry score. It's 1-1 there. So it's 1-1 in the shootout. Brickley's next. Brickley scores. 2-1 to Cheltenham. 1 penalty left for Cheltenham. 2 left for Coventry. And he's missed it. So if Cheltenham, if we score our next penalty, we are through and Coventry are out. If this guy scores, we're through. And he's hit the post. So if there's we need a save now. If the keeper saves, we're through. If Coventry score, we go to sudden death. And they score. It's now sudden death. It's 2-2. And it's Hainsey up next. He scores. 3-2 Cheltenham. Coventry need a goal now. And it's Joe Allen to try and keep Coventry in the game. And he saved it! Cheltenham's through! We've beaten Coventry 3-2 on penalties. Cheltenham will progress. Coventry are out. We've beaten Coventry 3-2 on penalties. And we're into the next round of the Leagues.com Cup. What a performance from the boys. We've beaten Coventry 3-2 on penalties. And we'll progress to the next round of the Leagues.com Cup. So very, very good there. So now let's have a look at the games we've got coming up in League One. We've got some big games this weekend, and we'll start with Accrington Stanley versus Plymouth. Yeah, I think it's Peterborough. Sorry, Accrington versus Peterborough. Be a good game that. It's going to be Accrington 1, Peterborough 0. Next up, we've got Crewe Alexandra versus Charlton. That'll be a very, very interesting game. Crewe are very good. Charlton obviously getting relegated down. It's going to be Crewe 1, Charlton 1. Right, our next game is against Wycombe Wanderers, so we'll play that against Wycombe. Let's have a look at the next prediction. Next up, we've got Doncaster Rovers versus MK Dons. Be another tough game for the boys, but I think that'll be a good game, that one. It's going to be Doncaster Rovers 2, MK Dons 1. Next up, we've got Fleetwood Town versus Burton Albion. Another good game there. That'll be a close one. Fleetwood Town 2, Burton Albion 1. Next up, we've got Gillingham versus Hull City. Another team relegated from the Championship. That'll be a close one, but I think Hull will win that. Gillingham 1, Hull 2. Next up, we've got Lincoln versus Oxford. Another tough game for Lincoln. That'll be Lincoln 1, Oxford 1. Northampton Town versus AFC Wimbledon. That will be a good game. Northampton Town 2, Wimbledon 3. Plymouth Argyle versus Blackpool. That will be a very, very good game. That will be Plymouth Argyle 2, Blackpool 2. Portsmouth versus Shrewsbury. That'll be another good game, Matt, I would imagine. Shrewsbury, a very good team. Portsmouth, very good. Portsmouth will win that. It's going to be Portsmouth 2, Shrewsbury 0. Sunderland versus Bristol Rovers. That'll be another good game. I think that'll be a close game. I can see Bristol getting a couple of goals there. Sunderland, very, very good. I think Sunderland will win because they're at home. I'm going to go 3-1 Sunderland. That's what I'm going with. And then finally in that month we've got Swindon versus Rochdale. That'll be an interesting game. That's Swindon 2, Rochdale 2. Get back to those predictions in a minute. As you can see now, we're playing Wycombe Wanderers. Wycombe versus Cheltenham. What a big result in our last game though. A 3-2 win in the Leagues.com. We won 3-2 on penalties against Coventry. A big result in Leagues.com Cup. After a big cup win, let's see if we can add to the 9. We've got 9 points in League 2 as we face Wycombe Wanderers. It's going to be a tough game. Wycombe are a good team here. I think this will be a tight game. Next up in our predictions, we've got Ipswich versus Wigan. And I'll get to that score prediction for Wigan and Ipswich in the next break in play.
It's a goal for the visitors. 13 minutes played, 1-0.
Many thanks, Alan.
Bury 1-0 up at Leyton Orient. Cheltenham, we've scored 11 goals. We've played 12 games and scored 11. 11 goals in 12 for Cheltenham. As I said, lads, we'll be carrying on the predictions in the next stoppage in play. Next time the ball goes out, we'll carry on. I'll give you my score prediction for the Ipswich-Wigan game, which I will do very, very shortly. Good defending from Cheltenham. Wycombe looking very threatening when they're coming forward, but nothing that can really worry us at the moment. But yeah, we're playing very, very well. Very happy for the boys that we beat Coventry. That game will be that's a big result. So yeah, a big result against Coventry in the cup. Let's hope we can follow it up here against Wycombe Wanderers in the league. We've had I wouldn't say we've had a bad run. I think we've played better in cup games, to be honest. We've had a good cup run, but the league's been a different story.
23 minutes played.
Leighton Orient have equalised, so Bury and Leighton Orient is 1-1. That'd be interesting to see what happens in that game. Wickham looking to take the lead here. Oh, the keeper's messed it up! And Stevens called for it, and Wickham Wanderers take the lead after 24 minutes. Ipswich and Wigan, it's going to be a good game, that one. Ipswich 2, Wigan 1. Next up, it's AFC Wimbledon versus Port. Peterborough. AFC Wimbledon versus Plymouth Argyle. Obviously, I called AFC Wimbledon to win that last game 3-2. I think it'll be a different story though against Port Vale. Sorry, not Port Vale. Peterborough. Plymouth Argyle. It's going to be a tough game, Matt. I'm going to go AFC Wimbledon 3. Plymouth Argyle 2. Blackpool versus Swindon. Blackpool 2. Swindon 1. Bristol Rovers versus Ipswich. I'm going to go Bristol Rovers 2, Ipswich 2. Burton Albion versus Accrington Stanley. Burton Albion 1, Accrington Stanley 0. Charlton Athletic versus Doncaster Rovers. Charlton Athletic 1, Doncaster Rovers 2. Hull versus Crewe. Hull City 2, Crewe Alexandra 2.
And very deftly cut out. He has plenty of support. And that's how to do it inside your own penalty area.
MK Dons versus Lincoln. MK Dons 2, Lincoln 1.
Well, that is how to play advantage.
Oxford United versus Sunderland. Oxford 2, Sunderland 2.
Being pressed and pressed high.
Peterborough versus Fleetwood. Peterborough 2, Fleetwood 1. Here we go, lads, we're on the counter. We've got a corner kick now. Corner for Cheltenham. Let's look who's next. Shrewsbury versus Northampton. Shrewsbury 2, Northampton 1.
He's driven in the corner. Abbas. Well, he's lost the ball.
And Wigan Athletic versus Gillingham. Wigan at home. Wigan will get a win against Gillingham. They'll win 2-0. 2-0 Wigan. Wigan will get 3 points against Gillingham. Because Gillingham aren't that great, so I think they'll beat Gillingham. Wickham's goal has been the Wickham goalkeeper's been very, very good. Wickham are 1-0 up at half time. Rochdale versus Portsmouth will be Rochdale 0, Portsmouth 1. Accrington Stanley and Oxford. Accrington 1, Oxford 2. Crewe Alexandra 3, MK Dons 2. Doncaster Rovers 1, AFC Wimbledon 0. That's Fleetwood, by the way. Gillingham 2, Blackpool 3. Ipswich 2, Rochdale 2. Lincoln 4, Charlton 1. Northampton Town 2, Hull 1. Plymouth Argyle 3, Shrewsbury 2, Sunderland 3, Peterborough 2, Swindon Town 2, Burton Albion 1. And that's it for League One. And I head over to League Two in a minute. After we've looked at the League Two games, we'll try and get both tables up for you when we can. By the way, guys, so far we've done our Premier League predictions, we've done our Championship predictions, we've just done our League One predictions. We're going to do our League Two predictions in a minute. 2-0 Wickham, they've scored again. 2-0 to Wickham Wanderers. Let's now move over to League Two. Let's have a look at the games in League Two. First game in League Two, it's Barrow versus Stevenage. That will be Barrow 1, Stevenage 0. Bolton Wanderers versus Forest Green. Because I watch Fogden, and he's a Bolton fan. I'm going to go Bolton 2, Forest Green 0. Carlisle United, Cambridge versus Carlisle. Cambridge 1, Carlisle 1. Chillingham Town versus Morecambe, who I'm doing now. Chillingham Town 1, Morecambe 1. Oldham versus Leyton Orient. Oldham 2, Leyton Orient 2. Port Vale versus Crawley. Port Vale 1, Crawley 1. Salford City versus Exeter. Salford 2, Gillingham. Sorry, Salford 2, Exeter 1. Scunthorpe 3, Newport 2. Southend United 2, Newport County 2. Southend United 0. Harrogate Town 2. Walsall 2, Grimsby 1.
Really good reading of the game to win possession back. It might be on for them.
Carlisle 2, Southend 1.
Possession and patience.
Colchester 2, Bolton 3. Crawley 1, Scunthorpe 2. Exeter 3, Port Vale 1. Safe from keeper. Forest Green 2, Bradford City 1. Grimsby 2, Salford. Grimsby 2, Salford. Grimsby 2, Salford. Where have I got Grimsby from? Oh yeah, Grimsby 2, Salford 1. Harrogate Town 3, Walsall 2. Morecambe 2, Cambridge 1. Newport 1, Barrow 1. Stevenage 3, Oldham 1. Barrow 3, Colchester 1. Bolton 3, Newport 2. Bradford 3, Stevenage 1. Carlisle, Cambridge 3, Tranmere 2. Mansfield 2, Exeter 1. Oldham 3, Crawley 2. Southend 3, Morecambe 1. And Walsall 3, Leyton Orient 2. Let's get the tables up now if we can. League One.
They have elected to go to the bench at this stage of the game.
So there you go, lads. That's my predictions.
Over it comes. Well, that's
We got
the
some
end of that
football
for now.
tonight.
Rivas.
So we have a championship game this Friday, which is Watford versus Middlesbrough.
It's opening up for
So let me know what you think that's going to be. Watford Middlesbrough on Friday.
fine goalkeeping to push that away.
Maybe over to you. And then the Premier League kicks off this weekend.
Touchline, so a throw in here.
These are your games that you can predict on. Obviously, Man City, Villa, and Burnley, Man United you can't predict on because obviously those games have been postponed. Right, guys, in the comments, I want your predictions for these games. Fulham versus Arsenal, Crystal Palace versus Southampton, Liverpool Leeds, West Ham Newcastle. Leave your predictions down below in the comments for those games that are coming up this weekend.
Ball's gone.
The start of the Premier League season. So let me know down in the comments how you think the scores will be in all those games. And also, if you are new around here, to like and subscribe. You know all that stuff by now. Like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell. And hopefully, guys, if you want to see more content like this of me predictions and obviously some more Cheltenham Town, let me know down in the comments section. It'd be very, very much appreciated.
I believe there's been a goal in one of the other matches. Alan McInally.
Thank you guys for watching this Premier League. Thank you for watching this League 1, League 2 prediction stream. I'll be back later on, maybe with some pro clubs. But till then, see you later, guys.